All right, well, Wednesdays here on the program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group, Common Ground.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. In this segment, we talk with volunteer Joan Ruskamp on how cattle use the land to produce a healthy product for consumers.
We are learning more about the use of land for both animals and crops, and joining us now with more is Common Ground volunteer Joan Ruskamp. We want to know a little bit about this concept of land use. Maybe tell us a little bit more.
A scientist that I like to follow named Dr. Frank Mitloehner has set up this little very good visual on understanding how we utilize our resources in the best way by having cattle in the environment. And so this is all due to Dr. Frank Mitloehner out of UC Davis. And if you take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, we could consider this our planet. This is Earth. If you were to fold it and fold it again into fourths, what you end up with is how much water and how much land make up our Earth. 3/4 of the Earth is made up of water and ice, and then you have 1/4 made up of land. Of that land, we have a business card, or what you could say just, like the size of a business card. That would be what we consider ag land. You fold this in thirds, and what you end up with is 2/3 of ag land is designated as marginal. That means it can grow crops like grasses really well, and then, which isn't really a crop, we consider it more of a grassland, prairie. 1/3 would be considered crop ground or arable ground. This is really important when it comes to animals like cattle and sheep. They're ruminants. That means they have 4 compartments to their stomach, and that rumen is like a big fermentation vat. And it takes products like grasses and converts them up into protein for us to eat. Cattle can use all of this marginal land, the grasses, and then when they're supplemented with grains in the final few months, they are able to provide us with a nutrient-dense protein source that has 10 essential nutrients and also provide a healthy, nutritious product. So what's important is that cattle optimize our use of land in our country. We have grass and we have grain in Nebraska, enabling us to utilize those resources in the best way we can.
Joan, thank you very much. You are coming back a little bit later with a recipe to share as well.
We're used to apple crisps and apple pie, but this is a French pastry.
All right, looks good, sounds good. We'll see you a little bit later.